we're live, so it should be for you. I should, let's see, join the live, and then being inside sometimes. Okay, oh, there's Ty Man, Tim Willock, William Pagan, G Boz. So yeah, it's probably been almost 2 years since we've did it like this, did a show like this, But it gives us a chance to talk. I wasn't sure about the weather, and I texted Mike yesterday. I didn't know if he loaded his truck up. Normally, he just plans on coming on Sunday. Well, I texted him at 5 o'clock yesterday, and he said his truck wasn't loaded, but he split wood during the day, but he could go over to where his wood is and load it up for today. But he decided, I'm like, I don't want him to go out there. It's like it gets dark at 6:30, and then he'd have to go over there and do that. So I was just like, I'll just do one of these. Like I say, gives us a chance to talk, and I can actually read your comments here. But like I say, when Bill Moon sends a comment, it'll be from Facebook. All right, there's Sam Thornton. Let me ask you, how's the? Can you hear me all right? I'm not using the microphone, but it's down here. It's quiet. I'm gonna look at the aim of the camera. Looks okay. Looks kind of foggy to me, but maybe that's just my crappy laptop. Oh, there's Aries Acres is here, and yeah, the snow, and that's part of the problem, Tim. We got all this rain on Friday, and then it got really cold overnight Saturday and turned everything to ice. And that means Mike and I, it's not too bad walking through the woods, but our driveway is just terrible. It's just, you need ice skates to go across it. And, I worry about my mom walking out there. So, but the good thing about the snow, when it gets on top of the ice, and then if it could freeze on it, then it would give us more traction. But I think it's supposed to get up to 40 again today, and then that's going to melt the snow and turn that back to ice. Oh, yeah. Now we got comments coming through. There's Larry Cluck. 1310 time, man. 1310 time, man. 1310 time, man. What's that time, man? You see that? You see that? Scared of that? When was the last time Ryan Day beat Michigan time, man? But, oh, there's Bishop's work. Oh, yeah, there we go, Bishops. 1310, Chris Bishop. There's Rogala. Rogala, he's like, oh, why don't you do a Joe show? I go, wait, we did a live stream on Thursday, and then I transferred that to my other channel. And then I did an inventory video, and I don't know if you watched that, but you'll see how low of dry inventory I have. But I think my brother's inventory, he split and stacked all that back in the summer, so it's had like September, October, November, December, January. It's mostly silver maple, which dries quick, so I'm gonna put like one row of my driest stuff in for deliveries, and then put my brother's wood in the back and bury that, But it's like, people got to start ordering early. I'm not going to stock up all this, and this job's weather predicated, and the weather's not really that bad today, actually. We probably should be outside cutting wood for my mom or something, but I wanted to do something different. Oh, there's Denise Thomas is here. Oh, there's the Moon Man. So I'm wearing some merch, and I just had a lady, I can't remember her name, just bought some, and Bill got it out to her. I think she's in St. Joseph, Michigan, and she bought a green hoodie for her husband. So if you guys are watching, thanks for it. Bill appreciates the business. Wearing some merch right now. You can see my coat in the background. Yeah, click them likes. I clicked the like. I'm just going through, and Bill's gonna be sending me, not the haters, Bill, which I'm sure you already know that, but since you guys already talking about the natty or whatever, so you can hear me fine. But yeah, my hand. Oh, there's Larry. Hey, Mom, Randy says hi. But look at my hand. Can you see how swollen it is? But compare it to my right hand. You see that? I can't I can't lift it up here, but it is getting better. I am able to, not from this position, but if I'm sitting on my lazy boy, I can bring it up now, which I couldn't do that a few months ago. So it's coming back, but it's real slow, and it's going to take years. So I got a bit of good news. I guess I'll let everybody know on. I've told Bill and a few other people, but I applied for Medicaid and I got approved for that, which is going to be a huge help for me. Going to help with paying for my prescriptions, and then I can go see other doctors out of where I've been going at Borges. So it's for a year, but I mean my next step, I gotta lawyer up and get get on disability, because like I say, who knows when this is going to be ready, and if something would happen to Mike, he's got a bad knee and he's got health issues, and if he's not able to work for a month or two, I'm going to be screwed. I would just have to sell the inventory I have, and when I'm out, then that's it. But and I really don't want to do it alone, so I kind of need, we'll see what happens with it. But I've been dragging my feet on it for months, and I'm gonna have to call the attorney tomorrow and get the ball rolling on it, because like I say, my inventory, I'm almost out of wood right now, and it's getting harder and harder to find dry wood, and nobody will ever order early like they're supposed to, even though they say they're gonna do it. But I'm still working on building up the inventory, but the sales are down. This week was decent. This time of year, sales tend to drop. But Mike delivered a Joe cord, I delivered a Joe cord, and then a guy came yesterday and picked up about a face cord, just under a face cord of 100% dry wood, which took a big hit to my dry inventory. It was like one third of what I had. I probably got maybe 2 face cords left of dry wood. Oh, there's Stacy. I talked to Colleen. Let me know. Colleen let me know that she's not going to be here. She has church today, and unless the weather was bad, she was going to go there. So looks like she must have made it there. So if you're wondering where she's at, I think she told Stacy, your BFF. Oh, hey Chris Fultz, how you doing? I got to do one of these live streams like later in the day, where do it like Back 40 or like Brad Fire at the Furnace, where I can be having some drinks, but I'm not drinking at 10 a.m. But I know you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, but usually I wait till noon. Wait till I'm done working. But this really isn't work. But one of these times we're gonna do one in the afternoon or evening, and then I'll have a few cocktails in me. Although I'm talking fine right now. I'm not running out of things to say, which, a lot of people are always like, yeah, don't say anything. I just want to watch you work. Hey, you're not watching me work. We're just talking. And so I'm just looking for the question. There's J-Dub. You get any, how much snow you get last night? We got about a half inch. He's up in near Zealand or is it what's not Holland, but it's not Zealand, but I can't think of it right now. It's right on the tip of my tongue where you're at. Nova Scotia, Digby, Nova Scotia. Cold day there, Captain Phil. You see, now I can see all your comments. Like when I'm doing a regular live stream, I can't see them. Have you been to Oak Island lately? Go out there and find that treasure, Captain Phil. And Tails to the 10. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Tails to what? Yeah, nice change of pace, Sam. I mean, did you really want to watch me and Mike unload his truck again and then load mine up? But I got one delivery scheduled for this upcoming week already. Just a regular truckload. It'll be the third one this guy's ordered this winter, and he's been buying for me for about 7 or 8 years. And but I need Mike's help because it's got to be stacked in his rack, and then moved up to his house. So he wanted this upcoming week. I thought about doing it today, but I think I'm going to do it either like Tuesday or Friday. got physical therapy on Wednesday, which is like the only thing they can do for my arm is just keep doing physical therapy. But getting the Medicaid will help me continue to do that because what the program I'm on now with the hospital I'm at expires on March 18th. So 6 weeks it's done. So then the Medicaid will help copay for it, and I think I'm gonna go get some new glasses. I haven't got any since I think 2020 or 21 maybe. The older you get, the worse your eyes get. Trust me. Let's see. There's a question. Does sass smell like pine? Yes, it does. It smells exactly like pine when you cut it. Yeah, just like smells like a Christmas tree is what I call it. Especially when it's green, you can really it has a distinct smell. Smells really good, and I believe it smells good too when you burn it. But it burns fast, and that's why I like using it for summer campfire wood. Speaking of that, I'm surprised the campground it hasn't ordered again from me. Mike brought them 2 full cords back on I think it was January 7th or something, 7th or 8th, somewhere around there, or week of January, and they usually burn it all up by now. So I'll probably have to call Nate and hopefully he's got something because if they order a big order like that, I'd probably have to give them all my brother's wood, but I'm kind of scared about that. You know, you can't smell pine. That's what it smells like. Yep, Corey. There's Corey Classman. You watch the inventory video yesterday, Corey. I meant to give you and Jeremiah, outdoors in the 608 a shout out, and ran through the whole video. Next thing I know, I'm wrapping it up, and I hadn't said anything, so you didn't get your shout out till like the last 5 minutes. But surprised Bill hasn't sent me any questions over from Facebook, but he might be busy with the kids. Normally we do this. Bill would have it set up, but he'd have to pay, and he'd run it through like StreamYard, and then it would just be run through that. But right now, I am like literally on YouTube myself on my laptop. I don't know if you can see that, and that's how I'm reading your questions. Oh, you've seen it, so you must have made it to the end. Hey, Larry and Robin, how's it going? Had scrambled eggs and bacon today, but no jalapenos. I'm gonna have to go buy some if I'm gonna have it here. But that's why I like to go out to eat, and got to get that in my. I like those was it Western or farmers omelets. Wow, no one's asked any yet, Bill. Wow, that's I'm surprised. Well, how about like I say, Bill, transfer your questions from Facebook, but he's not gonna transfer hate. And that's usually what's on there. Has there been any hateful comments yet, Bill? Let me guess. But and what kind of weather you sending me, Larry Cluck? What's the temperature over there at? Like I said, they said it was supposed to get back up to 40 today. Yesterday was like in the upper 20s. But Thursday when Mike came here and we did we loaded him up and he did the delivery. It was like 47 degrees here, man. It felt like a heat wave, but it's back to reality. Oh, and does anybody know if we're gonna be getting a early spring? Did he see his shadow today? It's a holiday. Let's see. Are we getting snow? Yeah, we got a half inch last night. We still have snowpack here. There are areas around here, but since we're facing northwest, the snow is not going to melt because when the sun's shining that way. But across the lake they still got snow. But we had about when that real cold snap, we got about a foot of snow in like 10 days. Now it's all compacted down, and then it melted in the rain and then froze. So it's really slippery out there. Yeah, that need to put like caution stickers over our whole driveway. Now we do have a bunch of ash from the wood stove that we use to spread out on the driveway so we can walk back and forth to the barn or whatever. But that we need like multiple buckets of that to spread across to cover the whole driveway. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, God? Who cares? All that. Who cares? I'm not, I, I mean, I don't like either team. I should be Detroit, but if they got killed by Washington, there's no way they would have beat Philly. So injuries caught up to them. I mean, Patrick Mahomes and the 12th man, the refs. You get tired of that, but like I'm no big fan of Philly either. So I mean, I don't like Mike hates the hates Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, he's getting sick, tired of him. But when Brady was winning, when Tom Brady was winning with New England, I didn't get tired of him because what college did Tom Brady go to, Ty Man? What college did Tom Brady go to, Ty Man? Let me know, Ty Man. But now it is does the picture look quality look fuzzy to you? It kind of looks fuzzy to me, but maybe it's my piece of crap laptop. But I know you guys can hear me okay, and how is like I said, the sound's good, but is the picture coming through clear? Because it looks foggy to me. How many deliveries are you out of season? John Lang asked that from Facebook. I they're not getting 100% seasoned wood. If they want 100% seasoned wood, they need to order it in the spring and season it, and then when they're ready to burn it, it'll be 100% seasoned. But I'm going to be putting my driest wood in the front of the truck, and then probably my brother's wood the rest. So they're gonna now I'm so low on dry wood that they're going to be getting like 25% and 75%. I don't know. My brother, we've been burning my brother's wood. It's been burning fine. So it's been split. And silver maple dries fast, and almost all of it's split. It was not like Limwood, So I'm just going to have to start selling mostly that. But should be transitioning to summer campfire wood soon. Probably by the mid-March, people are going to start ordering for their fire pits. And I've got, I don't know, maybe 8 cords of that ready, which I wasn't able to fill that up, because we were moved into Winterwood. And the problem is right now we don't really have Mike doesn't have anywhere to go cut, ash or find standing dead cherry trees that are dry. We only come across them occasionally. And that's what, I've always relied on for the past 13 years is going out and finding ash trees or whatever. But the only spot he's got to cut at is Outdoors with Eric's. I don't know if Rogala's buddy, Rogala's favorite channel, Outdoors with Eric, but he didn't want him going back there last week. He thought it was muddy back there or whatever. So there's only a few trees left back there because we've been cutting back there for years. And it's getting harder and harder to find them. They've been dead for over 20 years. I mean, you can still find some good hard, solid ones, but it's harder and harder. And it's like, okay, can we come knock on somebody's door and go cut on their property? Although Darren was able to do that. He was able to find a lot of properties to cut, but like I say, he went back to work. Nate took a job. Darren took a job. So I can't fall back on those guys. But one thing Mike is going to have to do on days that he's not delivering to me, and which he did yesterday, he did split a bunch of wood. But he needs us to start stacking and drying some there so I can just call him and send him out on deliveries directly without him having to drive all the way up here, which is like 20 some miles, over 125 miles for him to come here and then pick up my wood. But if he brings me a load and then I send him a load out of my wood, but it'd be just better for him to, and he did dry some, maybe about 5 cords, but that I bought all that up and sold it, so that's all gone. Let's see. Oh, you're finding some dead ash there now, Larry? Is log cabin firewood's here. I almost wore your hat. I almost wore your hat, Jack, but I had to wear my Michigan hat so I could mess with these Ohio people. So, but I almost wore log cabin firewood, and I see, yeah, Jack's been really pumping out the videos lately. So he likes talking about his outdoor boiler. That thing. But he feeds it with good stuff. Not the boiler what I sell, just rejected pieces. My big rejects. There's Tim Stutz here, I see. And glowing five. I want to say 500. Glowing Firewood 50 is also here watching. And Rodney McCain asked for an arm update. Yep. I'm getting some movement back. I mean, I can't lift. I can lift it up a little bit, but you know, can you see how swollen it is? You know, and I'll show you how much I can move my fingers. You know, I can't hold anything. You know that's about it. You know, so I don't know. You think I'm ready to run a saw and pick up logs? No. So right now, you know, when it first happened, I'd say my arm and hand were 95% paralyzed. I'd say it's down to 93%. Only 93% paralyzed. So yeah, it's absolutely worthless still. I mean, if I but my physical therapist or one of them, she's like, yeah, maybe we can get you if we can get you like 50% of the use back. I mean, anything would be great. I'd love to be able to tie my boots again instead of if whenever I wear those, I have to have Mike tie them. You know, like I say, I can't. You know, if I try to do anything with my hand, I gotta put whatever is in there and hold it. I mean, I could barely like open a door or whatever, but it's like you know I can't move my arm around. Here's how I got to do it. So I don't know if Charlie's watching. I believe Bill got your package out. I think on Thursday or Friday, Charlie. So I would assume you should have it by middle of next week, somewhere in there. So you could distribute that to your family members. You're slow this morning, Larry. Let's see. I'm just looking through and see if I missed anything. I'm scrolling back up here real quick. Oh, Rogan. Canadian gas. We don't need no stinking Canadian gas. We got our own. Let's see. The Chiefs already have it in the bag. Well, of course, Corey Classman. That's because Caitlin Clark is gas and avocados. Yeah, I figure Rogala would be over there hanging out with the haters on Facebook, but I wonder if Billy Otis, he's probably watching there. So, hi, Billy Otis. But yeah, I can't stand avocados and guacamole. I mean, if I get nachos and it's already like some of it spread on there, I can tolerate it, but not a big fan of avocados. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy week with you know these plane crashes. It's crazy. Just who feels like going on a flight right now? You know, the last time I was on a plane was in 2000, so I haven't gone through security since the September 11th. So, but yeah, who would feel comfortable doing that? But I realize that it is safer, but it's just unbelievable. You get two crashes, spectacular crashes in a week or like 3 days. Let's see. Oh, you're on both. Oh, Regala's on both. Okay. How you doing that? You're like on a laptop, or you just switching back and forth? Or you got two phones or tablet or something? My truck's due for an oil change. And I need to have Mike put a quart of oil in it for me. If you're watching, Mike, I bought a quart the other day. You know, it drips out. So about every 4 to 6 weeks, I need to pour another quart in. But it's been almost 5,000 miles since the last oil change. So I don't know. I got the money for it right now. I was just waiting to that when that pizza oven place. I don't want to take it in and then find out it needs brakes or something, and then be down for a couple days, and then have the pizza oven place call an order. But I guess Mike and I could deliver it in his truck if need be, because we know how much Joe cord is in his truck now for loading that. So I guess we could do that. Yeah, Dangerous Darren. He's driving a semi Holland Steel. I seen I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he posted a picture, and he was like at the gym, and I'm like, Darren, why are you at the gym, man? Go out and cut some wood for me. I'll buy it off you. I got the money. Go find some black locust that's ready to burn, and then you'll have no membership fee. You know, that's a workout. So he mentioned to me back in the fall. He likes coyote hunting too. He's out coyote hunting a lot, and I think, between working 50, 60 hours a week hauling steel, um, from Gary, Indiana to Detroit, uh, and that I think he's just too busy to cut wood. I wouldn't want to be cutting wood if I'm working a regular job 50 hours a week. I don't know how guys do it as a side hobby. It's too much work for me. Even when I was at put duct tape on the leak. Speaking of that, I think I had some clear red tape. My brother backed out of the barn the other day. My mom's car was outside. Mike fixed her tire, but it was warm, so she decided to park outside. But he didn't see it, and he backed into her the lights on the blinker lights or the brake lights. Broken. He hit that, and it broke the glass off there. The plastic cover. So where it's red, I'm thinking about putting some of that transparent red tape, and and do it that way. I wonder if Norm's watching. The guy I used to work with, Norm. He watches my live streams. I told him at 10 o'clock I'm going live and doing it. He doesn't like it when we're out, just running the splitter or using the saws and whatnot. But I'm doing some talking, so he might be watching. Sometimes he talks about leaving a comment, but he's not. Smash the like button. Thanks, Jack. I can't tell how many since I'm on the other page. I don't know. Maybe I can. I'm gonna try. Let me try switching back to this channel and see, and then if I can see it here now. Let's see. All right. Oh, of course I gotta watch the ad, but now I'm back on my page, so now I can see how many. So there is 23 likes, and now I'm 24, and then I'll just type something in the chat real quick. See that? Thanks, Jack, for putting that note out. And yeah, see if it looks any. No, but it still look kind of fuzzy to me. But I think it's acceptable as long as you can hear what I'm saying. But I am well overdue for a haircut. I don't know if you can see, if you can tell. But yeah, of course I'm losing some hair, but thinned out. But it's been since the day before, or since the day before Halloween. I think I got my hair cut. So 3 months. I trimmed my beard a couple times, but as soon as it gets warm, spring, maybe this might have another 6 weeks. Depends on if we get an early spring or not. But I haven't seen if the groundhog seen his shadow yet. I haven't had the news on yet today. I was just watching Sports Center, seeing about that trade with was it Luka Doncic or whatever from Dallas Mavericks went to the Lakers, be with LeBron. So that was kind of surprising. So that's the only thing I've seen about on sports this morning, because I overslept and had to get on this. Oh, there's William Klein's Lost 40 Lodge. How you doing, William? So oh yeah, NASCAR starts today. What is it, qualifying? Is there some ARCA race or something like that? So the Daytona 500 would be 2 weeks from today. So that would be February 16th, I would guess. So I'm thinking that's what it's gonna be. Great clips. Oh, don't go to yeah. I'll have her cut my hair, Corey. I'll have her cut my hair. But hopefully she doesn't give me a mohawk or something. But no, I mean, don't they do the, or is it qualifying today, or that, no, I think the qualifying they do that like on Saturday, next Saturday, and then they have the dual races or whatever to just to set the qualifying, which would be the dual races are like would be like Thursday, the Thursday and Friday before the race, or is it they're although they have them both on the same night on that Thursday before the race, so yeah, that's coming up. I plan on watching that. I get into well, it was two pools, but we're getting out of one of the pools, so the guy's just terrible running it. But I usually do one, being one NASCAR pool that I've been in for like 20 years, back when I had a real job, and the people just kept it running because it's so fun, and we get usually like 50 people get into it. And I think the top five get paid. I did get my money back like the last it's in like four segments, so I've won it a few times. It's fun. Looks like 45 watching, so I know these videos don't do very well on the replay. You want to people like watching mainly for splitting and running the saw, and what we normally do. But occasionally it's nice to, because when I am doing that, I come by and I look, and if nobody's leaving any comments, and it's really hard to see on my phone, where now I'm just relaxing and just can look down and see what everybody has to say, and then if you guys are having conversations amongst yourself, like that's what I did. Brad's live stream on Thursday night. I was talking to Jack and talking to other people on there, just what firewood stuff and whatnot. But like I say, we can talk about anything you want to talk about. We can do that for today. Like I say, we're gonna have this end basically though right at 11. Should be able to. My biggest struggle though is trying to get off this couch. It sits low. The armrest is on that side, on my left hand side, so I can't really push myself off. So I might maybe when I think what I'll do when I end it, I'll just turn the camera around, and then hit stop that way, because it's going to take me a minute to get off this chair. And if whenever I go out anywhere, if I go out to eat, or I try to sit at the bar, or like high top stools. Not, I don't like sitting in the low sitting tables, because it's like I say, it's hard for me to stand up. Before my arm became the way it is, I don't think I could get off the ground without pulling or pushing myself up. And now I only got one arm to do it. So yeah, it would be a bad day if I fell down outside somewhere and I wasn't near anything, because I would have to literally have to crawl to, or if somebody wasn't around, have to crawl to where I could grab something and pull myself up. So I like winter, but I don't like working out in it, and especially when it's really cold. But I mean, I guess I'd rather work out in the cold than in the 90-degree heat. And you guys down south, I don't know how you do it when it's humid, and about the only thing I could do, I don't mind doing, is running the splitter or making bundles, but I got to be in the shade once it gets that hot, and that's another reason why we can't build up that much wood is Friday was just pouring down rain here, so couldn't do anything that day. But Mike did work yesterday, because he knows if he wants money, he's got to have wood. And at this point right now, I got money, and I'm stocking up on green wood, which I don't really like doing, but I'm gonna fill bay 2. I'm gonna try to get I don't know, maybe 20 cords here, and I'll dry that, and then leave it up to the customers to order early and dry it. Or I could do what I've been doing the last couple months, is putting, I had been doing like 75% dry, 25% green, or not green, but semi-seasoned or wet. Now it's like reverse 75% uh, semi-seasoned or wet and 25% dry. And maybe I should just always do that, because like in the summertime, I send 100% dry out. Maybe I should start mixing in 25% and force them to dry it that way, At least on customers I know. But oh, now man, now there's a bunch of chat. It wasn't going. I'm like, why isn't anybody saying anything? So now I can. Oh, Larry Cluck had to leave. Sorry, Larry. Didn't see it. Now I'm just let's see, running. Oh, they are running everyone off too. Way too PC for me. Yeah, yeah. I know what he's talking about. Oh, thoughts on the Terrafor? Yeah, you know, I guess stop sending us fentanyl. And whatnot. So it has to be done. We're getting screwed. So it might be tough for a little bit, but it's gonna get better. It's good in the long run. Oh, Jason Lee's here. And, oh no! Oh, the Clash is tonight. Wow, Bill's not into Daytona. I know he's a pretty big. Bill was pretty big into it. I'm ready for Major League Baseball now. The way the Tigers finished last year, even though they should have beat the Indians in Game 5, I'm not sure they could have beat the Yankees. But Bill, I might have to go over to and meet what's his name, Bob DeRusha. Meet pitcher get fuzzy now. Yeah, it could be the lag. Yeah, I'm inside the house, like I say, and I only had one bar, but if I tried to run it off my MEI Wi-Fi, Bill Moon can tell you how good that would be. It would be frozen right now, but we got 49 people watching, so that's pretty good. And there's probably another 25 or so on Facebook right now. But I remember when Mike was cutting that big tree we did down there a couple weeks ago, and we had like 112 people at one point. So I know you want to see that. We still got to cut the other tree over there that Timber Cutter Patriot dropped for us, and then I'll probably let those rounds sit for a year. Same with those down there. But I want everything cut up by the spring. And another thing I thought of for a video, a live stream, or a Joe show for Sunday, I need to start stocking up on summer on bundlewood, and Mike hasn't come across any bundle grade wood lately, so I was thinking about going into our woods and finding silver maple, bundle grade silver maple, and sassafras, and having them drop them and bucket up, and then we'll take it back to the splitter, and then we can just split it right there. So when cousin Joe's ready to come back and make them, we'll have a bunch of inventory built up and drying for them, because right now I got 60 bundles still made up for the store, and the store has about 20 bundles left. So the 60 bundles will probably last into April, and then Joe can start making more. But cousin Joe right now is he goes to Florida every year for a month, and he's down there right now staying at his to see his daughter and her husband, and so he's hanging out there and doesn't have to deal with the snow. I mean, maybe I can I rotate this? Fine. I was going to turn. Maybe I can just go like this. Show you what it looks like outside. Let's see. Just so you can see. You can see outside, and it's all cold and whatnot out there. So, I mean, we could have worked it today. If I would have liked to come over, he would have came over. So how do I pick my lottery number? That's a good question, Rogali. You see, I won $104 yesterday. So when I go to the store, I played my mileage on my truck the last with the numbers that are constantly changing. I play those, and then I play birthdays. Um, so that's how I do it. Like my birthday, October, or your birthday, October 9th. So I play 109, 10-9. So that's an interesting, good original question, Rogala. Now you know why I play 109. You should play it too. Let's see. Oh, Log Hauler says, "What's up?" Let's see. Yeah, Captain Phil's talking about the 25%. But it'll help. It'll help. I know Time Man supports it. It'll help in the long run. Gotta get that soy boy Trudeau to stop sending us fentanyl, killing way too many people. Should cut you in on the money. No, you should go play yourself, Rogala. So that's how I do it. Let's see. That's why he volunteered. Uh, how do I swim in a pool, Rogala? Yeah, I swim like a one-legged duck in circles. But no, I haven't been in the pool yet. Although where I go for physical therapy, they do have a swimming pool there. Maybe that would be good for my arm. But I'm doing, still doing the stretches here. That's all I can do. Like one of the stretches, I lay in bed and it just gets so tight. But I can push up and down and then I don't even want to. Maybe I'll make a video and show you everything I do. Yeah, nobody would care about that. But I got to constantly stretch it, or it's just gonna, freeze up. And like I say, if you're just joining us, you gotta see my hand. You know, you can see how how swollen it is, and this is about all I can move my fingers. They're probably not even strong enough to squeeze the trigger of a. Oh, yeah, is Judge Judy here? Uh, Durwood Power asks about the King of Firewood, my brother. He's slow on plumbing jobs right now. He's been wanting me to buy 100% of his wood, but I'm kind of skeptical. It's honestly going to be the driest wood that I have left. It's been split. It's been split since this summer, since like August and August and September, probably like in August. Let's see. I'm trying to think which way he built it. No, he went that way. So we burned the old, or I've sold the oldest stuff first, or he sold some of it. But he's been wanting to do deliveries, but he wants me to, buy all his wood and then have him do the delivery, and then I just get, my standard commission off it, which, but he's not, let's say, reliable, or where I can kind of count on him to help me consistently. So, but I'll use him when I can, when I feel like he can handle the job or whatnot. But it also has to be the right customer to take his wood. You know, um, I really wanted to let it sit there for a while, but I started in, splitting all the rounds. There are a few rounds left to split over there, but they're like frozen to the ground. And he moved a bunch of wood up next to where I can back up and easily load it. So he kind of buried some of the pieces, but Mike and I got 99% of the rounds that he had out there, and there was probably at least three full cords of it, maybe four full cords that I bought off him since the fall. And that was like semi-season wood that I just put in the back, and then my wood in the front. Let's see. I got a question from Facebook. Dennis Boschman asked his third his third question. Who is your current nemesis? Oh, like Pam. Yeah, Pam. Pam. Yeah, yeah. Because I haven't seen her on there on YouTube in a long time. I, I don't know. Maybe Tie Man. Because we go back and forth about Ohio State and Michigan, but Tie Man's not a hater. So I mean, she was like a ball buster, but finally I busted her balls, and she got mad, hurt her feelings. So it's like you can dish it out, but you can't take it, Pam. So I mean, don't dish it out if you can't take it. Show the exercise room. Yeah. Oh, there's two questions. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Bill. All right, let me scroll up. Uh, why don't I say fun-filled and exciting videos anymore? Well, I've been watching some videos on how to build your channel, and you got it's like the first uh, 10 seconds of the video is critical. If you don't get people to watch the first 30 seconds, they are gone. And I guess what you're supposed to do is just like get right into the video, start getting to the point, not introduce yourself, like I always do, because then people tend to click away. Because like I watch, I check out my metrics of people watching, and it's like a straight down drop of people just clicking in and clicking out, probably because I'm saying that. But then it like levels out where people are watching it longer. Now, of course, I got a lot of the loyal people that'll watch from start to finish. So I don't have to worry about them. But it's new people watching. I gotta say, I guess you're supposed to go right in, like I say, hey, when the video starts. So Mike and I, we're gonna be doing this. Mike's got his saw here, and oh, by the way, my name's when you're into it later. So that's why I've been doing that, or not saying fun filled. And all caps above. Dennis's question. All right. Oh, I get. Let's see. Man, I'm way up here, Bill. I don't see his first question. I'm like wait, like 20 minutes ago. Scroll back down if I don't see it. Get to the newer stuff. Fun-filled, exciting. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see his first question. Let's see. I get the gist of Pam. Please tell me more. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I say, she would always give me a hard time. Let's see. Dennis is a guy that sent you. Oh, the big wood, or my the 16-inch. Oh yeah, I remember Dennis now from Sterling Heights. Yeah, Dennis. Yep. The my wood is this big, and then Mike still wears. I wore mine the other day, but I can't wear it outside. I got to put the hoodie on because it's a little cold outside for just a t-shirt. So you haven't seen me wearing t-shirts lately, and that won't start happening until it's like 50 degrees, which will seem really hot compared the cold that we had a couple weeks ago. Yep, the loyal people like Randy Clay, he's always here to get my metrics up, or the videos I put out generally like on YouTube generally get around 1,000 views. Sometimes I do one gets maybe 2,500. I know these like long 1 hour 45-minute live streams that I transfer from Facebook are never going to go viral. The ones I have a chance with are the ones that are in the 10-minute to 15-minute range. Those, like I say, do well, but I don't do those much lately. I did the one the other day talking about why firewood sellers run out of seasoned wood, and and my honest opinion is all the wood that I have stored here in Bay 2 should just be for customer pickup. Customers should be ordering here from mid-March to the end of May, stocking up, letting it just sit stack. There's your job. Order it early, and then Mike and I can relax this time of year. Maybe if people run out, but I understand. Like the guy I delivered to on Friday, he it goes in his garage. He doesn't want his garage full of wood all summer long. But it's like people that have a lot of space and can store it outside. I mean, it's best to order it now because when we had that cold snap, everybody else that's selling it is out, and then everybody calls me, and I'm like, I'm real low too, and plus you guys are burning to heat, and you're going to go through a joke cord in 10 days. You got to stock up early and have the people that came here and picked up the other day. 10 days ago, I made a video of the guy from Pennsylvania and his wife was from Southern California. They said they're going to order early, and honestly, what they really need to do, and I told another guy this too, get 2 years supply if you got the space, where you're burning 1 year's supply, and then when that's empty, I refill that right then, and then you work on your other year's supply, so you're like 2 years ahead. If I had to build a 2 year supply, you know how much labor and how much money I'd have to spend to build it up there. Because I can't run the splitter, can't run a saw, and can't go cut my own. It'd be tens of thousands of dollars to build up. Let's just say I'm selling 100 cords a year, to have 200 cords here. Not that we don't have the space, we got the space for it, but then we'd have to stack everything. It's so much better, and anybody that produces firewood knows, to split it right into your truck or right into the trailer and go straight to the customers, then stack it, and then let it sit there, not sit here. Oh, first question was explain the tree in the front. The tree in front of Mom's with the rope wrapped around it. Oh, it's not a tree. My brother made that. He went over to the neighbors and cut a black locust top, and then put a stand on the top, and it's for our cats. It's a play spot for our cats. And they go and they sharpen their claws or whatever on the rope there. So there, got them all three answered. And looks like we got about 5 minutes to go. There's Stanley Brand from Ohio. Yep, I know William Miller watches all my videos, and I do appreciate it, especially if people watch the start to finish. If the more watch time you get, the more YouTube will show it in your feed or whatever. The not the engagement, but reach or whatever. Same with Facebook. But like I say, this video, I doubt this will get more than in the replay. Probably on YouTube, probably less than 700 views, and Facebook might get 2,000, but I doubt it. The live stream that Mike and I did the other day, per sake, where we're out, we split into my truck and then we unloaded some of Mike's wood. 45-minute video, got like 11,000 views on Facebook, and when I transferred it to YouTube, it's at about, I think it was like 800 views since Thursday. It might make it to 1,000. I'm not quite sure. What happened to the guy from the farm you used to get? Oh, Herb. Yeah, I haven't. He texted me about a month ago. I haven't bought from him, but he's like got all his own customers, and I don't think he really has the surplus to sell me. Plus, he was my main supplier for the shagbark hickory for the restaurants. When I lost that account in September 2023, then that was like the last time I bought from him. I've talked to him, on and off for a while. I should go over there and see him, maybe make a video at his place, but we haven't did business in like a year and a half now. Captain Phil says he likes the simplicity of the videos. Yep. Yeah, I know you like when you watch all these other videos with all the editing and people put you know was it music into it and then they do time lapse so they're running fast or whatever, you know, and all this other stuff and it's like, I mean that's like so much more work, but I mean you're basically seeing my life, you know, on the outside my business, at least my business side, the business side of my life out there, just you know working. That's what we do every day. Push record, push stop, upload. That's it. You know, it's 100% real. You know what we're doing, and I'm not saying you know everybody out there that's fake, but there are some you know quote unquote fake channels or whatever, people that sell you know 10 cords of wood a year and they got you know $200,000 worth of equipment, you know. But anyway, they're entertaining though. Some of them, or most of them, or I don't know. Some channels I like, some I don't. I don't watch them all, but looks like we're getting close to the end. I'm gonna see if there's any last questions here. And does Paul Wagner finally show up? A little late, Paul. Start 10 a.m., Paul. But well, I think I got all the questions, and you know maybe we'll do this like once a month. But I know during the summertime the signal's not as good, and you'll let me know you know what you think of doing these in the comments or whatever that you like this. We used to do a Wild Wednesday, Bill and I, but like I say, the last time we did one of those was probably like May of 2023, you know, and Bill was busy during the summer, and we just never got back into doing it. Plus, like I say, they don't get very many views on the replay and whatnot. But so far this week coming up, I've got one truckload scheduled where we're gonna probably do it Tuesday or Friday, whatever day we end up doing it. We'll do a live stream onto Facebook, and then I'll transfer it to YouTube. But yeah, let me know. I hear the dog barking. That's my stupid clock that's in here, and a different dog barks at 11 o'clock. So that's letting us know we're gonna wrap it up. So yeah, like I say in this, maybe in the next video or whatever, let me know what you think of these. And oh yeah, hot chocolate. Yeah, no. Carl Lewis, I left my hot chocolate glass out from the last time, you know, 2 weeks ago, and I just grabbed it this morning to get it and dropped it off in the sink. So all I got today is water. So, all right, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for the thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.